Mic check, mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. I'm in the building. Man. That's supposed to be the biggest fight of the year right there, y'all. That's supposed to be the biggest fight of the year right there. Man. What a fight. What a fight. Wait till a couple people get up in here. Say my little P's and Q's. Yeah. Um, Man, welcome in, y'all. I ain't did a boxing live in a cool minute. A cool minute. So yeah, getting back in the swing of things, you know. Um, yeah, the fight, man. I watched the co-main and the main. I watched both fights. I seen some of the Rosado fight. I seen he was getting dominated by whoever he was fighting. I caught some of that, so I can't really give a lot of feedback on that. I believe Rosado lost. It looked like he was losing the way he was getting pummeled. He was getting punished. So that's the most I can give y'all just to start off. Rosado was getting them hands and feet put on him. So if y'all want to see that, if y'all are interested, Gabe Rosado, by the way, he was the fighter that was in Creed 3. No, was it 2 or 3? He was in one of the Creed. No, he was in Creed 1, I believe. He was the fighter in Creed 1. My bad. He was in Creed 1. Um the the owner of the boxing gym. That was his, I think, his son or his nephew. He was training him. That one fighter, that was Gabe Rosado. So if y'all didn't know, Gabe Rosado was in one of the Creed movies. So that'll give you a little detailed backstory on him. So let me talk about oh who won at a Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Tank Davis won. I'm gonna spoil it off the dribble. Tank won. He won. Let me hit you with this Coleman though. Coleman. Oh, and let me say it now. You're going to want to watch the highlights. I would suggest watching the highlights. They're gonna be knockouts. Whether it's for the co-main and it's for the main event. It's gonna be short and sweet, probably about 3 4 minutes, and you gonna see dude get knocked. You gonna get rocked. But let me say this. The co-main. Let me see their names real quick. The co-main was for the middleweight championship. David Morrell versus Yamaguchi Falco. I've never seen either one of these people fight, and the fight was as quick as it started. Morrell came in undefeated. Yamaguchi, I think he might have lost a fight or two. Morrell was on him. Morrell was on him early. He landed a couple punches and it buckled Falco. He buckled him. Dude couldn't handle his power. And the announcers was, the ringside announcers was even noting that, like, yo, he just hit him with the right, he hit him with the left, his knees buckled. So it already looked like it was going to be a short fight just based off of those things. Like he's getting hit and he's already getting buckled, and it's only the first round. So Morrell hit him with a good, I believe it was right, and dropped him. He hurt him, and then he got up on him, and then he dropped him. And you could tell dude was out of it. Like he low key was out of it. He hit him, and Morrell looked at the ref like, "You gonna stop it?" Because he rang his bell. Dude like stumbled, but he didn't hit the canvas. So then he hit him again, and then he dropped him. So then the ref gave him a 8 count, and dude said he could go again, but man, Morrell got right back on him. You know, Falco tried to throw a punch. He tried to throw like I think a left hook, try to back him up, but he didn't hit, didn't connect. Dude hit him again and wobbled him against the rope. And then he hit him with I believe another right, and that was pretty much it. And he hit him with another hit, and he dropped him, and dude fell straight onto his face. When I tell you he knocked him out cold, I swear to you, I literally swear to anybody listening, he knocked the man out cold. Like he was literally laying there on the ground. They had to roll him over onto his back. He was laying there for 3 minutes straight, knocked out cold, out, out like a light. First round knockout. I think the fight went 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It was only like 40 seconds left of the fight by the time he knocked him out. So he dropped him, he hit him, put him to sleep, put him to sleep, put him to sleep. So this dude, he showed what he working with, young fighter, up and coming fighter, middleweight division, Canelo Alvarez, Andrade, um, Caleb Plant, their division. It's another young up and coming fighter. He could fight any of these guys. I don't think he's ready for Canelo. I don't think he's ready for Andrade. I'd rather see him fight like a Caleb Plant. If Andre Harrell, if he's still in the mix, I think that'd be a good challenge for him. Because like the announcer said, Morrell, he ain't really been touched yet. He ain't been hit. He ain't really felt that adversity in the ring yet. I think he need maybe one or two more fights before he goes against the champion of that caliber, before he really challenged. So yeah, that was that fight. That was the co-main. The main event. Now I'm gonna give y'all a backstory on the main event in case anybody don't know. Tank Davis, Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. Two of the biggest fighters right now, currently in boxing, let alone their weight division. Their weight division 135, 140. That's the weight they fight at. Tank is a knockout artist. Very, very, very popular. His stock has risen being under Mayweather. But just this style of fighting, knocking dudes out, has definitely grown his profile. Ryan Garcia, young kid, very flashy, cool, down to earth dude, but social media influencer. He done won his fights. He done knocked out a couple dudes. He was champion as well. This was like the two big, there's like four guys in that weight division. There's other guys, Chris Stevenson done moved up. You got what's his name? You got Lomachenko still fighting. Um, there's Tank, there's Ryan, there's Devin Haney. So these guys. Then you have Teofimo Lopez. So all of these guys, they're still around. They name fighters. They're pretty popular. The main four: Tank, Ryan, Devin Haney, of course, those are the biggest names. So we got a mega fight between Tank, Ryan Davis. A lot of trash talking between the both of them. Tank said he wanted to punish him. Ryan said he was gonna knock Tank out. Oscar De La Hoya was Ryan Garcia's promoter. Floyd Mayweather was Tank Davis' promoter. They fought back in 2007, so it was heated between them. Golden Boy Promotions don't get along with the PBC. So you hear that, and it's already a lot of moving pieces. It's already a lot of drama. It's already a lot of tension between the fighters in both promotional camps. So, if you watch the All Access that was on YouTube by way of Showtime, fighters getting ready for the fight, training, trying to get inside each other's heads. Both fighters was in shape. There's a whole big ordeal about the hydration clause and everything about that going into the fight. Both fighters came in ready with that weight. So let's talk about the main event. Ryan Garcia come out looking good. He come out feeling himself. Tank come out with Chief Keef. By way of Chief Keef, singing them in. You get the little, obligatory in the red corner, in the blue corner, introduction. And the fight start, right? First round, filling each other out. It was a filling each other out round. I gave the first round more so to Ryan Garcia because he put in the pressure. He landed a couple more punches. He jabbed him up. He hit him with a couple jabs. He hit him with I think a good right at one point. He touched Jake. So I get a first round to Ryan Garcia. Second round come. Second round come, man. Ryan Garcia was trying to put in that pressure. He hit Tank with a couple good shots. He stunned Tank, but he was too overzealous. And what ended up happening was he threw, I want to say a right. Was it a right or was it a left? He threw a heavy hook and missed. And Tank ducked. He's already low. Tank is the shorter fighter. So he's already low on him. And then he catches him with that right. Flush. Right in the jaw. Drops Ryan. Drops him. Ryan had tasted the canvas before in the fight. This was his second time being dropped, being hit. But this is the first time he's being hit by Tank Davis. A heavy power puncher, as I said, a KO artist. 26 KOs out of 28 wins. He hits Ryan, hit him with a right hook, drops him. Ryan bounces back up fast, though, just like he did the first time he got knocked. Bounces up fast, try to shake it off. They go back and he continues the pressure. He continues the pressure on Tank, throwing jabs, coming forward. So I gave a round to Tank, obviously 10-8. He dropped it. Round 3. Much of the same. Ryan is putting the pressure, but he's not touching Tank. He's throwing a couple jabs. Nothing significant that'll give him the round. Tank was hitting him with body shots. He kept touching the body. That's one thing about this fight. If you watch it, Tank was going to the body. Periodically, he was going to the body. So, third round, Ryan, I think he was still trying to figure Tank out. He tasted that power, so he had to try to figure Tank out. I gave round 3 to Tank. Round 4 was much of the same. I gave that round to Tank. Ryan Garcia was putting on the pressure. He was having Tank move on his back feet, but he wasn't landing anything significant. It was more so Tank's fight. He was the one landing all the heavy hits and just really touching on Ryan. So I believe round 5, I don't know, for me, I have to go back. I think round 5 is when I gave it to Ryan. Ryan hit him. He got him with a couple hooks, and he stunned Tank. He hit him. I think round 5 and 6 to Ryan. Ryan landed some significant hits. He landed a good body blow. He hit him with a right, I believe. No, it was a left. It was a left hook he hit Tank with. He caught Tank real quick, hit him with a left. So round 5 and 6, I gave to Ryan. Round 7 come. Round 7 come, and man, round 7, things were starting to open up for Ryan. Ryan was, winning the last round, the last 2 previous rounds. Kenneth Johnson, my guy, man, oh man, that's my guy right there, Kenneth Johnson, my fellow boxing fan, my big homie, always putting me up on game. Kenneth, if you want to come up, let me know. I could have either Miss 702 drop the link, or I could drop the link, my girl, if you want to come up and give your insight. Yeah, man. I was just saying, I don't know if you're hearing, I'm talking about the fight. I'm up to the 7th round right now. That 7th round, we just seen what happened. I was saying that Ryan, he was starting to catch Tank. He was hitting Tank with a little bit of something. But unfortunately, during round number 7, once again he got caught. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see the punch on the first go round. What I saw Tank in his chest. I seen him duck low, and his head was in his chest, and I seen like Tank move, like he moved his arm, but I didn't see a punch land. And then Ryan backed up, and I think he swung or he backed up, and then he took the knee. Like it was like a super delayed reaction. I'm like, oh, what happened? Like did Tank like headbutt him in his stomach or something? Like I didn't catch the punch, and he goes down. And I'm like, okay, something must have happened. He needed that 8 count, that little quick breather. I missed the punch, but he needed 8. Being smart, you get hit with something unexpected, you take that knee and you gather yourself. and the ref is counting. And when the ref got to 8, it didn't even show like he was getting up. Like once the ref hit that 8 count, I was like, what is he doing? He's not getting up. And then 9, 10, and it was over, and it shocked me. I was not expecting him to go down in the 7th round. I had my money on Tank winning by 9th round KO. I didn't see the body shot, but even still, I didn't expect him to stay down for 10, you know? So seeing that, it just blew my mind. Like I verbally was like, yo, like he finished him, like it's over. It's over. So Tank KO'd him with a body shot. So they showed the replay, and it was a left hook to the body, right in the liver. Liver shot, man. He threw a punch, didn't see it coming. Tank got underneath him, hit him with a left hook or like a left uppercut to his body. And those sneaky hooks, those sneaky punches to the body, man, those is what get you. I believe De La Hoya did it to somebody. Was it? No, 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 no. Bernard Hopkins did it to De La Hoya. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins are both Golden Boy promoting Ryan Garcia. Tank Davis finished him with a hook to the body. But yeah, those sneaky body shots, man, it took the wind out of him. He said his body shut down. So Tank win the fight. He win this big mega fight, put him down with the body shot. Post fight, both guys gave each other credit, showed a lot of love, no ill feelings, no animosity. Ryan told Jim Gray, he caught him with a good shot. You didn't take nothing away from Tank. He said Tank's a great fighter. He hit him, he caught him. He felt like he should have pressured Tank more when he was on the ropes, but man, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Tank did what he was supposed to do, man. He got him out of there in 7. He saw openings and he hit his shots. He landed flush. He landed flush, man. That's the thing. Everybody, shout out to my boy D Smooth. D Smooth. B Code D Smooth. Shout out to him. I forgot to give my shout outs, man. I apologize. First off, shout out my girl, Miss 702. Shout out Retro Gamer Yasuke. If y'all ain't following them, y'all need to. My man be shooting out tutorials. In case you didn't know, you need help fixing up the PC so you can emulate and play games. Y'all need to follow him. My man Black Money Corp, my homie, got a great channel, great support system going. He supports you, you support him. Great topics on this channel. He gonna talk that talk. He gonna expand your mind. Kenneth Johnson, as I said, my guy, my guy. He knows boxing, he knows college football talk, just college football in general. But if you want to know a little bit about HBCUs, he gonna have it for you. He gonna have it for you. So yeah, shout out to everybody. My boy Be Cool D Smooth, he got a channel too. He be playing them games, Apex, Call of Duty. He got some heat over there. My guy Cutthroat, I see you just came in. Shout out to Cutthroat, my East Coast brethren. He got a great channel over there, a great support system. Once again, great topics, man. It ain't no shortness of topics that he gonna hit you with. He can talk to you about sports. He can talk to you about politics. He can talk to you about the latest things going on in the culture, whether it's hip hop, whether it's fashion. He got a great channel over there too, man. So shout out to Cutthroat. I appreciate you stopping by. What was I gonna say, man? Tank, I was gonna say this, man. Tank got power, man. Both hands, Tank got power. We don't see him knock dudes out with uppercuts. We don't see him knock dudes. He just got Ryan out of there in the body. We don't seen him drop Isak Cruz. No, he didn't. He didn't knock out Isak Cruz. I forgot the other guy. He just put out name. Damn, Nightbot. Nightbot timed out my guy Cutthroat. God damn it, Nightbot. Yeah. Tank got power, and people need to understand Tank got power in both hands. I knew Ryan wasn't going to be able to handle him. He got dropped by that other guy. I just knew Tank was just too powerful and too strong. Even though he's a shorter fighter, I just felt like that power was gonna touch up um Ryan Garcia, you know. I know he had fast hands, and that was supposed to be his bread and butter, as well as that left hook he kept talking about. I'm gonna hook you, I'm gonna hook you, I'm gonna hook you. But I don't think his power was gonna rock Tank. I didn't have that faith in him, you know. I felt like Ryan was gonna be able to sustain for like 9, maybe 10 rounds, but I felt like Tank was gonna break him down, and it happened way sooner than what I thought. It happened in 7. You know, I appreciate both guys. I appreciate both guys fighting each other undefeated. Put pride and ego aside, put that O on the line. They sat there and they still fought. Make a fight. That's the thing that make fighters is fighting and fighting the best. And that's exactly what they did, man. They fought each other in their prime. Wasn't scared to lose. Pretty sure they made a lot of money. I heard Ryan Garcia made this thing about a bet in their purse. I doubt it go through. I doubt it happened. Probably just, promotional hype. But they fought in their primes like the old schools used to do it. Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, rest in peace. Roberto Duran. They fought just like they used to do. So I appreciated that. Ryan lost. That's not the end of his career. That is not the end of his career. One loss. They try to make it seem like dudes lose and it's a wrap. He's still young. I believe he's like 24, 25. We got a lot of boxing to go. He just got to bounce back, find the right fight, try to, climb back up. We seen my man Deontay Wilder lose to Tyson Fury twice, and he's still back in the mix now. He's right back in the heavyweight mix. So you could lose a fight. It's just about how you bounce back. And Garcia is still young. He's younger than Wilder, so he has a lot of time. He just gotta, sit back and put his head on straight and fight some good fights and be right back in the title picture. So yeah, man, I love the fight. It happened. It ended way quicker than what I expected, but I love the fight, man. I really did. Even the co-main, I've never seen those two fighters. I seen that knockout. Now my eyes is on him. See what he's gonna do. See how he gonna be competitive. Um, Kenneth Johnson, Cutthroat said two gladiators, man. For real, that's what it is, man. They put their careers on the line. Anytime you step in that ring, you put in your career and your livelihood on the line. And that's exactly what both those men did. They wasn't afraid to fight. That is the name of the game, is fighting, you boxing. They showed out, man. It was a great fight. Kenneth Johnson said it was a perfect shot. Ryan never saw it coming. And that's the truth. I didn't even see it coming. Like I said, all I seen was Tank's head in his chest. And the next thing I know, Ryan took that step back and took that knee. So if I didn't see it, imagine Ryan. He didn't see it, but he felt it. He felt that punch. So yeah, man. I'm gonna say this, man. Tank, the whole thing was who's gonna be the face of boxing. Whoever win this, who's gonna be the face of boxing? Who's gonna be the face of boxing? And I had a discussion with my guys from Ring Gang Radio. They were saying Tank is one of the faces of boxing, but it was some people who believe Tank is the face of boxing. And I said I don't believe Tank is the face of boxing yet. Canelo got it. You got Errol Spence. He in the mix. I don't think Errol got it because Errol ain't fought in a minute. And we all want to see that Bud Crawford fight, and I'm just so disappointed that fight is not happening. If those two did fight, Errol Spence, Bud, that's gonna be the face of boxing for sure right there. But I believe right now, I still think Canelo hold that internationally, as far as international and just worldly. Deontay Wilder, he's a big name. American side, being a heavyweight, you always gonna have them eyes on you. But he lost though, so that's why I can't. But I think Tank with this win, he definitely top two. He's definitely top two. Let's see how many pay-per-view buys this do. Let's see how much the gate do. But yeah, I believe, Tank showed out, man. He showed his worth. A side, he's a growing boxer. His popularity is growing. My boy D Smooth, he said, how many rounds do I think? Well, I think he won two or three. I know I gave him round one, and I believe round 5 or 6. Those was 2 rounds I gave him, so he might have won three, max three, two, 2 to 3 rounds out of 7. But Tank was up because he had that knockdown. So no matter what, Tank was up in the card. I mean, up on the cards, up on the. So, um, yeah, Tank is definitely in the runnings to be the face of boxing. This one I want to say, where does Tank go next? Who does Tank fight next? Who is the next opponent for Tank, man? And I don't know. Devin Haney is fighting Lomachenko. I don't know if Shakur Stevens want to take that risk and fight Tank right now. He just moved up to 135, 140. I don't know. Then you got Tiafimo still out there. His name is still out there. Like I said, Haney and Lomachenko fighting. So who does Tank Davis fight next? I would love after the winner of Lomachenko and Haney, that would be his next opponent. I would love it. Unify the titles, man. Go ahead and unify. But I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure out who he fight next after that fight. No, it's definitely not gonna be a rematch. Not an instant rematch. Nah, because he lost. He got KO'd. He got KO'd. If he get a win, he probably have to get another win or two for him to get a rematch. He just not getting an automatic rematch, man. Nah, the way he lost, it was decisive. I don't think he get a rematch. Any guy, do you think Ryan Hook will be neutralized before? Did you think his hook would be neutralized before this fight? Tank took away Ryan's hook. I didn't think so. I thought he would be able to land. I thought he would be able to land it, but I didn't think it would be able to affect Tank the way that they was trying to make it seem. I felt like Tank's chin would have held up. I think the thing, what I really believe is, what exactly what happened. Tank's power would catch up to Ryan before Ryan's power would catch up to Tank. I felt like Tank had more power in both hands, and that would eventually break Ryan down before he really got off on Tank. I thought by round 9 it would be over. I thought Tank would be able to take a couple of those hooks, and Ryan wouldn't be able to take his. That kind of seemed like what happened. You said, I think, and thank you, baby, for dropping everybody's links. You said, I think Dev and Shakur should fight since they both are on top rank. Then the winner should fight Tank, right? Like kind of how Arrow was doing. Clean up your side of the street first. Fight all the PBC fighters and get your titles because it's easier to make those fights and then fight Bud. I would agree. I think that would be smart. But would they want to do that though? That's the thing. Like the thing is, I have a problem with fighters and they feel like they be ducking each other. This was one of those ones where they didn't duck each other. Wilder and Fury didn't duck each other. They had a trilogy. They fought. Joshua and Wilder didn't fight. Now we got Bud and Arrow not fighting. So I just hope they do make that fight before somebody try to like duck each other or fight some other like mandatory or somebody else, man. I want to see these fights happen. Hopefully this inspires these dudes to fight one another. So Devin and Shakur, if they fight, if Dev get past Lomachenko, which I think he will, he's younger. He know how to handle Lomachenko. I think he'll know how to handle him. He learned from his Kambosos fights. I think he'll be able to take Lomachenko. Yeah, I would like to see them fight, and then the winner of fight Tank, man. That'd be a great fight right there. That'd be fire. He said, I knew Garcia was losing. Tank could have given us a bit of a show. It was over. So nah, you don't get paid by rounds. You get paid by winning. You get paid by winning. The longer you keep a opponent, you know what I'm saying? You keep them out there, man, they can catch you. That's the problem. There was Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder and he got dropped the last round. Literally saved by the bell type. You could be up by the card, you could be up on the judges' cards and be doing everything right. But the longer you let somebody linger, especially if they got power, man, it only take one good punch and you could be out of there. So you gotta get dudes out of there. Then and there. Then and there. You can't be playing around with them. You know what I'm saying? Like the cat playing around with the mouse, playing with his food. You can't be doing that in the ring. That's how you end up getting hurt. Um, yeah, Tank gave us a show though. He knocked him. He KO'd him. He dropped him in the second round. It went seven. It went 7 out of 12. I mean, it wasn't over in one round, 2 rounds like Mike Tyson used to do. You got seven, you know, competitive rounds. Two with a knockdown and a knockout. Yeah, man. With Ryan, I don't know who Ryan faced. What does Ryan do after this fight? You know, who does he face? He gonna have to come back. Who does he face next? I'm gonna say this. I like the idea that Kendall Johnson gave. I'm gonna give what I think who Ryan should fight. Ryan should face Teofimo Lopez. Lopez need a big fight. I don't even know who he fighting. I forgot the guy's name, but I know he's about to fight him. But Teofimo needs another good fight. I think he should fight Ryan just to get both their names up, man, and it'd be a competitive fight. And then whoever win that fight after, let's say Haney Lomachenko, it'd just kind of be like a tournament. Like whoever win that fight could either fight Tank or they could fight the winner of Teofimo. I mean not Teofimo of Haney and Lomachenko, or they could fight Shakur Stevenson. I think all these dudes should fight. All of them. You got a name, you want to be champ, you should fight. Fuck being scary, fight each other. Who can stop Tank? Anybody in his weight class? Shakur Stevenson got power. He got power, man. Young fighter, but he got power. He been learning. He's getting adjusted to the weight class now. I believe Shakur could give him a real competitive fight. He may even be able to beat him. I think Devin Haney, I give Haney more tactical, man. I like the way Haney fight. He more tactical. The way he broke down Cambosis. I know people say that wasn't a very entertaining fight, but it was very tactical. It's like how Mayweather would win. Hitting him with the jabs, getting his combos off when he needed to. That first fight, the second fight, he opened him up a lot more. As you fight a person more and more, you get to learn them. Um, I think, I think, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney would be his best competition. I really didn't feel like Ryan was gonna win that. I felt it was gonna be competitive, but I didn't feel like he was gonna win. Those two guys I feel like could have won. You said Josh Taylor. You saying Ryan should run it back with Josh Taylor? You think he should do that? Okay, you said Tiafimo versus Ryan is a great fight. Both got power. Both lack excellence. It would probably be. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think they'll match up. It'll be an entertaining fight. Oh, that's yeah, Josh Taylor. You're right. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah. So yeah, I think that'll be a good fight, man. And I get both their names out there and get them ready for whatever they do next, fighting for a championship. Then for the win, my LA brethren. Salute, man. Salute. Appreciate you stopping by, man, talking this boxing. I don't know if you caught the fight, but man, if you didn't, just catch the highlights. Very entertaining. Very, very entertaining fight. Tank Davis ended up winning. Very entertaining fight. Now I'm just talking about, post fight what the fighter should do. You know, I already gave my spill on the fight. It was an entertaining fight. That's the best I could tell you. Entertaining fight. If anybody here ain't see the fight, catch the highlights. You're gonna see the best of the fight. Catch the highlights. It'll probably be up on YouTube in a little bit. Oh, you seen it? Yeah. How'd you feel about it? How'd you feel about it? Who first? Who did you think was gonna win? And then how did you feel about the outcome? That's what I asked. Yeah. Yeah. T.O. faces Josh Taylor. I think T.O. gonna win that. But like we seen what he did. We seen what Josh Taylor did to Ryan Garcia. We'll never know. It could happen to T.O. You know, T.O. kind of got a jaw too. You know, but I think that's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna catch that one too. I'm gonna catch the TL Josh Taylor fight. I might do a live on it. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I'm gonna definitely catch that one. Um, yeah, it's a lot of entertaining fights. 135, 140. It's a lot of good fights right there. Everybody is very competitive. Some dudes got losses, some don't. I think that's a good underrated weight class. You know, everybody pay attention to 147. People pay attention to middleweight, obviously heavyweight. Heavyweight be kind of dwindling because they not fighting each other with Tyson Fury and Usyk and Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder. People see Tank, they hear Ryan, um, Haney. Haney starting to get his name out there. We've seen Cambosis. 140 got a good division, man. 140 is a good boxing division. I think yeah, it's a lot of great fights down there. I'm anticipating what happens next with everybody. A lot of moving parts. Like I said, once we see Tiafimo and Josh Taylor, we see damn Haney and Lomachenko. How you feel about Haney and Lomachenko, Kenneth Johnson? How you feeling about that fight? Check out Vin for the Wins channel right there. If y'all want to check him out, subscribe, hit a like, you know, go check his channel out, check his videos. Real cool dude. He be going live on Fortnite. You know how it is, man. Killing dudes on Fortnite, getting them W. Entertaining guy, man. Yeah, if you new here, man, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, hit subscribe if you like what you hear. You know, I appreciate everybody coming through, listening to me. You know, running this live on my own right now. You know, just giving my spiel on boxing, the fight tonight, possible fights coming up. I appreciate everybody who stopped by in the chat, just looking. I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all motivate me to keep doing it. Yeah, man. It was a nice fight tonight, y'all. Real entertaining fight. Nah, I don't think he was fighting dirty. He ain't do nothing crazy, no low blows, no, elbow to the face. I think he was fighting more so like he was showing the pressure, but he wasn't letting his hands go. That was the problem. But when he did try to let his hands go, which we saw in the second round, he got dropped. He couldn't handle Tank's power. That was his problem, you know. He had the faster hands, but he wasn't connecting. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He just wasn't. He wasn't landing. He wasn't hitting Tank. Tank had his little defense up, man. He was ducking up under him like a baby Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson used to do when he was under custom auto. He was hitting that duck. He was using that. He was using his height disparity as an advantage. I think Dev beats this version of Loma. I can't believe Dev requested this fight to be pay per view. Yeah, you know these dudes, man. They trying to get that money off the pay per views. You know, I don't think it. I think that's an ESPN Plus fight. To be honest, you know, Loma ain't the old Loma. Years past, you know, before TL beat him, he's not the same Loma. But I mean, it's a name. But for some reason, he want to do pay per view. I think that Cambosis fight kind of what's that shit? Gassed his head up. You said you think you hit him with an elbow? Probably incidental. I don't think. I think I know what you talk about. It was like a little thing. Yeah, I think it was like the middle round, but I don't think he like really did it like intentionally trying to be dirty. You know, I think he was just over anxious or something like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think, but yeah, no, I think Dev is gonna be Lomas. Lomas too old. I think he done lost the step. I think Dev, young, fresher fighter. I think he gonna win too. I think that one's actually gonna go to decision. Something tell me that's gonna be a decision fight, and I think Devin gonna win that by decision. You said when Tank was grabbing him, Ryan was still hitting him. Yeah, that's how they do though. In the inside with the clinches, they still be throwing them little pot shots to the body, or hitting them in the head. They do that all the time. Yeah, Tank probably was doing the same. You probably didn't see it on the other angle or something. He probably was doing the same. That's how they do. Yeah, but y'all did y'all catch that Mayweather and Pacquiao was both in attendance? Both of them was in the fight. Both of them was there, doing their thing, watching and supporting. Yeah, you seen that? Yeah. They was trying to make them fight again. They was sitting there talking about, well, Pacquiao want to fight more. He be talking about he want to fight Mayweather again, but ain't nobody want to see that shit. I don't care if it's an exhibition. I don't want to see that no more. Yeah, that's a wrap. It's a wrap for that. How did you feel about the fight, Smooth? Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link if you want to come up. Give your 2 cent. Probably be on for like another 5 minutes, man. Anybody want to say their piece on the live? Well, shout out to the 6 people in the live tonight, man. Appreciate you, lurkers and everything. Yeah, I noticed that too. Yep. You said lately Loma's face gets swollen and marked up easily. That is a clear sign Loma's getting old. Yeah. And another thing they saying is with that Ukraine war, that might be in Lomachenko head too, with all that stuff going on, that might weigh in on Lomachenko's mental going into the fight. You said Ryan let Tank get too close. That's the thing. He didn't use his height. He was pressuring him and he was trying to throw the jab, but Tank got in. Obviously, when he hit him with that right, it did. When he hit him with that, hit him with that body shot. Tank was in his body as he did it. He was super close. He didn't use that height like he should have. That reach with the jab. You paid for it. You live and you learn. Maybe you come back, Maybe you come back smarter. You get a couple more fights underneath his belt and he challenge Tank again. If Tank still he's still champion. Maybe he come back and run it back with him. That'll be the rematch after he get a couple more fights. He could challenge. I don't think they immediately run it back. Are you going back to work? All right, for sure, bro, man. Have a good shift, dog. Do your thing, man. Make that money, man. Don't let it make you. That's what my guys at Ring Gang said. They said, I think they said they don't think the fight doing more than 400. No, no, no. They was talking about Devin Haney and Loma. They said that's not doing no more than 300. I think this shit gonna do about 400. I think it probably got 400, 400,000 pay-per-view bars. I ain't gonna say if I was one of the ones that bought it, but I saw it. It's the most important thing. I ain't going to the damn fight. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, that fight, no, I ain't gonna lie though. It was definitely worthy of the buy though, man. That's a main event pay-per-view buy worthy fight. You know? That's all you feel me, kid. Y'all feel me though. You feel me though. Like, hey, I seen the fight. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Uncle Sam and them. I seen the fight. Don't count my pockets. No, I'm saying, yeah, yeah. I seen the fight, but yeah, it was. If anybody bought it, man, I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. That was worthy of a pay-per-view fight. Two undefeated fighters, two of the biggest fighters in the sport right now. Buying a fight would be a good look, man. It's a good look. You support in boxing and you make them want to fight more. Now, what I will say is, man, when that Errol Spence and that Bud Crawford, if it do happen, I'm gonna be in attendance. I want to be in attendance. I don't care if it's happening in Nebraska, if it's happening in Vegas, happening in Texas. I don't care if they do it in, Japan. I'm going, man. I'm going to that. I'm gonna be in the building. I'm gonna be in the building, man. I'm gonna have a seat. I'm not just gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the popcorn popper guy. I'm not gonna be working the event. I'm gonna be at the event. I might not be front row, but I'm gonna be at the event. You know what I'm talking about. First live fight. I want to see that. That's another one. That's main event worthy. That's worthy of buying the pay per view. It's worthy of putting your money down and actually seeing it. So yeah, man. I don't know. Bud had that little weak fight he had. I didn't even watch it. I don't know what Errol's doing. He was supposed to fight Keith Thurman. That was supposed to be the talks. Them two need to fight. You know, them two dudes need to fight. That's the other super fight that need to happen. You know, I'm mad that Fury's ducking Usyk. I want to see them two fight undisputed. Man, Joshua, I wouldn't be mad. This is what I think. I'm gonna get this. My thought was for Wilder to fight Ruiz. They both was under PVC. You know, both good heavyweights. They both got losses under their belt. That would have been a good challenge for Wilder to get ready to fight. Excuse me. I thought he would probably go after Usyk because I don't know if he want them Tyson Fury problems again. And I don't want to see that fight no more. Like I don't. I thought he would fight him. Um, I kind of want to see Joshua fight Tyson Fury. I do. The UK go crazy for that. I know Joshua lost to Usyk twice, but I mean, who else gonna fight Fury? Fury out here, doing the Egyptian gypsy dance. He ain't fighting. I want to see you in the ring, homie. You need to fight. So I pay attention to the heavyweights. I pay attention to 147. I pay attention to 140. I pay attention to the middleweights. I'm paying attention to Charlo. Charlo needs to get his ass out there and fight too. If not Andrade, uh, Canelo needs to, Canelo trying to fight Bivol again. I need to see them fight, man. These big name fighters ain't fighting like they should be fighting. Kid Ward, get your old ass up out of retirement and fight them. They scared to fight each other. Maybe they might fight you. Somebody needs to fight. It's a lot of interesting fights out here. They just not fighting. That's why it was such a big deal that Garcia and Davis fought. I actually appreciated that. And what's good, Joshua? Young Josh in the house, man. Young Joshua, man. Yeah, we talking boxing, man. It was a boxing fight tonight between Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. If you didn't catch it, look it up on YouTube. Look at the highlights, man. You're gonna like what you see. It was a knockout. He KO'd him to the body. You might want to catch that. Yeah, but welcome in, man. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you said it's thundering. Man, it be like that. Stay safe, man. Stay safe. Man, keep warm and stay safe, man. Stay inside. Well, that's what I was just talking about. We were just talking about Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence. We don't know. I don't know. Bud is in transition. He just out there free agent. Um, Spence is supposed to have been fighting Keith Thurman, but I don't even think that fight has been finalized. Like both still in the air. It's just like we done had so many fake outs with the fight almost happening and all that stuff. They were supposed to announce it. It was supposed to be in April, and it was supposed to be last year. It's supposed to happen in November, and all these other little things. So we still trying to figure that out. We anticipating it still, but the hype done kind of died down with so many fake outs. It's kind of like detox. We waiting on that still to drop. You know, Blueprint 4 by Jay-Z and shit. I had a good day, Josh, man. A real good day. Got to see the fight. Got to enjoy it. Yeah, I got to catch two fights, the main event and the main event. So I'm having a good day, man. You having a good day? I hear you said you can't play any games. Damn, that's all bad, man. All bad. Hopefully your power come back on, man. Somehow you get to be able to play your game. I know that's hard. He said, I hope so. It'd be a shame if it doesn't happen this year. You feel me? It was supposed to happen last year. If it don't happen this year, it's like, well, that's gonna make me mad. It's gonna make me mad. Uh, what games I want to stream next? Um, I was thinking of dang, that's a good Last of Us 2. I gotta finish up my Last of Us 1, but I gotta do Last of Us 2 and God of War. God of War was another one I was thinking of streaming. I had to reset that. I never ended up beating it. So I was thinking of doing God of War. The first God of War, not Ragnarok, but the God of War 2018 or whatever it was. He said, no, I can, but I don't want to ruin it on my brother's PlayStation. I feel you. I get you. I get you. That's understandable. But yeah, y'all, man, I'm gonna hop up out of here. I'm gonna end the live at 54 minutes. No, I gave my whole thing about the fight. Everybody fighting, who they should fight next, the upcoming fights, man. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm gonna do another one, man. I know I ain't did a fight live in a minute. I'm gonna do another one. I believe it's a big fight coming up tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, next month. I'm gonna probably do that one. Like I said, I'm gonna see the TO fight. Um, yeah, man, y'all be on the lookout. I'll probably post it in my community tab if I do another one of these lives. And then put the little live up so y'all can hit that little notification. But shout out to everybody who came through. Kenneth Johnson, Joshua Cassidy, Miss 702, Retro Gamer, Yasuke, Be Cool D Smooth, Then for the Win, my guy BMC, um, Cutthroat ENT, man. Everybody who came through, man. I appreciate everybody who came, showed love, participated in the live, sat there and dropped some comments in the chat, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to each other. The links was dropped. Y'all even just check each other's channels out, man. Before I go, I gotta give a shout out to my guy Retro Gamer Yasuke, man. He got them beats on lock. I be putting his beats in my shorts. So if y'all ever be wondering who be doing them banging beats, man, that'd be him. One day I might even have to incorporate his beats into these type of lives where I do a live stream. Come on, had a beat banging, have your trunk rattling as you hear my voice go off. You know, put a couple little beats before I come in and before I go. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that, dog. But yeah, if you want to hear them beats, man, go to his channel, check out his shorts. He got his beats going up. I promise you, you're gonna like them. If you need a little taste bud, little taste, go ahead and check out them shorts that I done dropped. But yeah, man, I'm out of here, y'all. Man, y'all have a good night. Y'all stay safe. Y'all go check out that replay if you ain't seen it. The replay of the fight, replay of this live. Y'all check out that stuff, man. It's all good in the hood. So I'm out, y'all. One love.